Dry heat cooking method. For dry heat cooking method, we do not require steam in water. It further characterizes into baking. For baking, baking oven is required. Fat is used for cooking instead of water in this method. Baking trays or Pyrex utensils which are safe are used in baking. We can bake cookies, cakes, bake fishes, and other dishes through this method. The next one is grilling. Same as baking, fat is required in cooking. Grill pans are now available in market. We can grill meat, chicken, and can also make seekh kebab with the help of this method. The next is roasting. Fat is required. We can cook meat, chicken, fish, or any other vegetable through this method. Now some pictures related to baking, roasting, and grilling. The next is moist heat cooking method. In moist heat cooking method, we require water instead of fat for cooking. It includes boiling. In boiling, we take 100 degrees centigrade boiled water. Vegetables, grams, and rice can be boiled through this method. Accurate amount of water is required, not to discard the excess water, as it includes essential nutrients. The vegetables we boil in the water, the nutrients in which are the component of that vegetable got mixed with in water, so we don't have to discard that excess water because it includes all the nutrients which were present in all or some of the nutrients which were present in those vegetables or any food which we were boiling, so avoid that thing. The next is steaming. In steam, we can steam vegetables by sprinkling water or milk. Food is cooking low heat to make it tender, fresh, and tasty. Vegetables and fish are mostly cooked through this method. The next is steaming. In this method, food is cooked in medium heat with lids of the pot on it. The next, after cooking food like meat and vegetables in little water, they are usually roasted in fat or oil to make the food tender and tasty. Then some pictures related to steaming, boiling, and steaming. All are the different cooking methods of moist heat cooking method. The next is frying method. In frying method, fat is used to make the food more delicious, energetic, and suitable. The next, for this method, fat is preheated for a specific period of time. Then we add that certain food in it. We do not require water for cooking. Following are the methods of frying. For the methods of frying, the first one is pan frying. For pan frying, little amount of fat is required. Medium heat should be used to maintain the moisture of the food. Fish recipes or cutlets can be prepared through this method. Almonds, corns, or peanuts can be roasted through this method by using small amount of fat in it. The next is shallow fat frying. In shallow fat frying, we can make the dishes like chapli kebab, French toast, or chops through it by using medium heat. In this method, half part of the food is filled with fat, or half part of food is dipped in the fat, not the whole. And after browning, we just remove the food from it. And next, the last one is deep fat frying. In deep fat frying, excess amount of fat is required for cooking. Like we used in French fries, we used to dip the French fries in the oil to cook. Food is properly dipped in the fat, like pakoras, French fries, fishes, etc. Now some recipes related to frying method, some pictures related to frying method: deep frying, shallow frying, and pan frying. The last one is microwave cooking method. It is most modern method of cooking food in which electric current is changed into microwaves. The waves of heat make the food cells to become soft. Food is cooked in minutes instead of hours in it. Now it's the more time to become modern. In this method of cooking, metal pots and pans cannot be used because the microwaves can only pass through paper, glass, chinaware, and plastic. It's not used, also not used for cooking conventional dishes like steaming, like frying, and other cooking methods. Advantages of microwave: it saves time and we can cook food quickly in it, like we can make foods in minutes instead of hours. Next, remaining food which can be stored in fridge and other storing areas can be heat again and without damaging its color, texture, and taste. It's safe from different sort of accidents. Food can be served in the same dish in which it is warmed. The next is disadvantages of microwaves. Microwaves cannot perform steaming, stewing, and deep frying cooking methods, as I told you before. Browning of food cannot be performed because stewing and different fat frying methods are not used in it. That's why the browning of food doesn't perform in it. The next, special utensils are required in it. Not all sorts of utensils can be usable in this method. Now the pictures related to it.